All right, guys, so for this one, I'm going to be putting the signals and show you guys the difference between the lips and installing, well, painting the lip and then installing it and just doing little other stuff. But I have this this cover right here, and I have a lot of other little stuff that I got to put back on. But yeah, car's running pretty dang good. This is a solid little car. But yeah, so let me get out, get the parts, everything I need, and show you guys. So this is basically what I'm talking about. I got this lip off of a red, as you could see, or it was more of like a burgundy color, 9091, and then this one was a, what is it, 9293. And so as you could see right there, this one flares out and it's thicker. This one, no flare, and it's thinner, and it tapers on that side and it tapers on that side. So yeah, so that's the difference between a 9091 and a 9293. Honestly, when this was on the car originally, because this came with this 9293 bumper, when this was on there, this looked really, really nice. But I could already tell though that, let me see, well yeah, it's gonna bolt up and everything. So it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, it's the same pattern all the way across, maybe a little bit different. Dang, I can't even tell. But I could already tell that this one's gonna be even better. It's gonna look even more aggressive due to the fact that it pokes out more. So yeah, so that's gonna be pretty dang cool. I can't wait to get this painted in. That's gonna look nice, and then the grill's gonna get painted in. But that's just gonna all tie in with the lip and lights. But for now, I just wanna put it back together so I don't have parts scattered everywhere and I don't have all these little bolts everywhere. And yeah, that's basically how she looks right there. Let's check out this side. Here, I'll close this. Not bad. I think it came out a little bit different because it's plastic and this one was metal, but who knows. But it looks dang good. I got it freaking dirty. I gotta clean it up and detail it, but that's for a later date, as long as it's protected and I can finally dust it and wax it eventually, instead of just having primer coming off on the rag every time I wash it. Because, you know, it's just so porous, it just comes right off. But yeah, so that's a clean shot right there. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna put the signals. Let's do that. And then I'm gonna paint the lip. I'm just gonna get some degreaser and wipe it up real quick, adhesion promoter. And then I'm just gonna put that trim paint over it and let it dry for about 20-30 minutes and slap it on with the lights. So that's just today's little job. Not a lot, but yeah. So nice when the puzzles go back to where they belong. Pretty sweet. All right, guys, so I already have this drying, the seat adhesion promoter. Can't really see it, but you just put one coat, wait 10 minutes, and yeah, so there it is right there. And this is what I'm using. Black trim by SCM, and this one is it's called CV Universal, and it's adhesion promoter. Whenever you're painting plastics, bumpers, anything plastic, flexible, use this. And especially, you know, obviously metal too, but always use adhesion promoter. I've been burned so many times by not using it, having my primer flake off, and yeah, that'll save you. So, gonna let this dry and then spray it. All right, guys, so letting it dry. Came out pretty good. It has some scuffs, but it's all good. Especially right there. But this is not bad for a part that's over 30 years old, that's inches off the ground. So yeah, so gonna let this dry and then pop it on. That's with the lights in. That looks super dope. I actually seen a big old gap here and the headlight was falling out. I was like, what the hell's going on? I forgot to bolt in the headlight. So I finally got those in. I pushed them in, got it, fixed this line right here, pushed it all the way in so there was hardly any gap, and got that. Still a little dirty from the other day, gotta wipe it. Kind of don't want to touch it too much because it's still fresh. But yeah, looks pretty dang good. Now I'm gonna throw on the lip and see how it looks like. This is a lot of blue, but it's not gonna be that much blue here. This is gonna be black, and that's gonna be black. So yeah, it's not gonna look like this. But if I do find a nicer bumper, I could always paint it and get rid of that textured and just make everything super smooth and glossy. It'll be like a bootleg Concord blue GSR DB2, but it's a DA9. I could kind of make it look like it by painting everything, and then I could also paint the mirrors. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up painting the mirrors to match that. That's the only thing that I'm going to paint that's really not factory. But yeah, for the DA9 RS, because all of them came not paint matched. But yeah. All right, so let me put on the lip and let's see how it looks like. So I could kind of tell that it is not the same shape. I'm putting it there, but I kind of have to like bend it a little bit, but we'll just see, because this one kind of has like a more softer bend. This one's more of a harder bend. But yeah, good thing I kept all the hardware. And yeah, I actually accidentally ran over a couple of these, but luckily a lot of them are on the bumper too. So I have 3 right there, and I have like 3 others on the bumper that stayed in place, and I have all of these right here, so that's pretty cool. The only problem is these are busted, so I'm gonna try and do what I can, maybe zip tie it. All right guys, so unfortunately it does not fit, and yeah, it's literally too short from here to here, and this one is much longer, as you can tell. So what I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna put this one up for sale, and I'm going to clean this one, adhesion promote it, and paint it. I actually did mock it up on that side because the lip is down, and this one looks just as badass. So yeah, kind of sucks, but that's just what I gotta do. So gonna get started, hopefully get this done as soon as possible. All right guys, here's another thing that makes it more specific. See that little slot? This one's already broken, but the other one, it's fine. But that goes inside there, and the other one doesn't have that. It has one from the back to go in back of here of the 9091 bumper. So this is very, very specific for the 9293. Almost done. Got a few more of them to go. But yeah, so luckily this one's not broke. Oh no, wait, it is. But the ones that are like half broke, they could still go in nicely. But luckily I have all the hardware. Man, I'm so glad I saved it. But yeah, and this thing has no leaks. You wanna know why? Well, actually a little bit right there. You want to know why this thing doesn't really leak? Because it already leaked out all the oil. The power steering, it's shot. All right, guys, so that's it right there. Still got to put that molding right there. I'm going to do one video recording me doing this bumper strip molding and the grill, and then another video of me restoring this side of the moldings, and both handle, well, maybe this handle, I want to do one at a time, because taking off the door panel and everything, I can't really do everything at once. So it's going to be this molding, this handle, and both mirrors in one video. And then by the time I start to paint right here and right here and right here, you can't see it because it's dark, I'm gonna work on this fender and then put this molding back and paint that molding. And then I'm gonna paint this, or restore it, put it black, back to black. I guess you wanna say it's been painted 50,000 times with a plastic dip and rainbow paint from the previous owners. So yeah, so I'm just gonna switch things up a little bit, like on the driver's side and passenger side. But yeah, guys, that's how she looks. That's super, super dope. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cut it off right there. If you wanna see more, please like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.